Okay.
Good morning, kids. Welcome to Stafford Volunteer Fire Department. My name is Captain Leachy. You can call me Gus. We are here for a visit at the fire station. We're going to talk some things about fire safety, and then I'm going to show you guys what's in the fire truck. This is our ladder truck, and right here to my right, this is our engine. Okay, carries water, fire hose, and this has no water and just ladders and equipment. Okay. So first, and most important, do we know what number to call to get the fire department, the ambulance, and the police department? And we all know that number is 911, right? We call when there's an emergency. We do not call if there's playing games, only if there's an emergency and you need help, okay? And you always should know your address, your name, and what is the emergency, okay? Also, you'll get the police, the fire, and the ambulance if you call 911, all right? So, moving on, now what we got to talk about is, do we have an emergency plan at home, right? You guys have fire drills at school? You should have one at home. Know where to go if you have an emergency. Do you go to the front of the house? Do you go to the neighbor's house? So when you get home, I want you to talk to your mom, your dad, your uncle, your grandma, your grandpa, whoever you live with and lives in your house, to have an emergency plan and have a plan of what to do in case of an emergency. All right? So do that homework for me and that'll be great. Okay? Halloween's coming up and I don't want anybody to forget, right? We stay as a group, right? We stay together. You inspect your candy, right? And we don't play with anything with fire, especially when you're wearing your costumes. All right? So good job. Do those things for me and I will be so happy. So right now, what I want to do for you guys is I want to show you what I look like when I'm wearing my gear, okay? You see it here, right? It's ready to go in case we get a call. So first thing I got to do I put my coat or do I put my pants? I have to put my pants on first, but I have to take my shoes off because they don't fit in there, right? So I'm going to open the door, right? Take my phone out. Take my boots off. You think I'm ready to go? No, I have to pull my pants up, right? Put my suspenders on so my pants won't fall off. Now I have to have a radio because I have to communicate and I have to talk to the other firefighters, right? Then I had to put my hood on so I don't burn my hair. See what happens last week? I had a lot of hair. Now I don't have any hair. You know I am not a ninja. Okay, so now that I have my hood on, I put my jacket on. Okay. I have to do a trick with my microphone. Now, if we come off the fire truck, as you guys can see, my air pack's already attached to my seat, right here, okay? So when the firefighter gets off the fire truck, he has all of his equipment on. We don't have to get back on to get anything on. We can get out and be ready to go, fight the fire or help who needs it when we get there.
Mr. Gus, how much does all that equipment, the coat and pants and boots, weigh, do you suppose?
So most of our equipment with everything on, it's usually anywhere from 100 pounds to 130 pounds. So whenever we get there, we have to take our seatbelt off, right? You always wear your seatbelt. Okay guys, so this is what I look like before I go in the fire, okay? One more thing. We always have to have our tool, right? This is called the Halligan bar, all right? This is how we get in the door, and we can use it to help us search. We can help us to open a window. A lot of things that we can use with this tool. And there are many other tools that you see in our fire truck. So I'm gonna put my Halligan bar down. I'm gonna take my helmet off. Okay. And this is my thermal imaging camera. Okay. So we can see through the smoke. You want me to show you what he look like behind it?
Sure.
See that? That way we can find someone that's inside of a burning building.
I'm gonna take a picture back here of this is your air pack back here, right?
Right.
That says oxygen.
So now, right, when I turn this air pack on, it has a device that if I fall down or I get hurt and I can't move, it's gonna send an alarm so other firefighters can find me. So it's just gonna make some clicks and some beeps, but it's okay, all right? All right, you heard that. That's the alarm going on. You can see what I look like without the mask, and now I'm gonna change. If anybody's seen, know who Darth Vader is, that's what I'm gonna sound like, okay? Now, remember my hood? I'm gonna put my hood back on so I don't burn my ears or burn my hair. Okay? Now put my helmet on.
That sound is the oxygen coming into the mask so he can breathe from the tank on his back.
So I'm breathing the air that's coming out of my air tank, okay? Now am I ready to go? Nope, I forgot my gloves. So the last thing I need to do before I go into a burning building is to put my gloves on. Now, I'm ready to go. I have my tool, right? And I'm ready to go. Want to pause it on now?